What's up everybody, Super NG6 signed in, and yes, we are back for more GreedFall. Last time we come here, to saving the queen. We were too late, the queen were taken. Now let's talk to Shiora to keep going with the quest.
My mother is still held in this outpost near the Gigidor. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. So will you accompany me?
Yes, I will.
We will do everything we can to free her. Do not worry. Let's go.
Sorry about that. Okay, let's go, as he said. So here,
I need a bit of practice.
we need Vigor number 3, level 3, sorry. Not number 3, level 3. Let's get down the mountain. Let's jump here. Let's jump here again. Because we love jumping. Is there an enemy? Oh. They spawned here, huh? I see. I was not thinking they were having monster here, to be honest. Something that I keep forget to use is always using the Fury attack. The Fury attack regenerates like with how many hits you give. You don't have a reason to not use it, to be honest. It's very powerful as an attack. Especially in the beginning like that you want to take down people, like people or monster or whatever. Whenever you're fighting you want to take it down very fast. That's the best way to do it because you not give a lot of damage. You don't do a lot of damage at all. We're at what right now? 120 I think? 180. 180, 189. It will be faster to use the little dagger actually. And with the gun we do 400. So as you can see, like the big difference what I was saying last time, that like the gun are like a very they're powerful in that game. Our main sword is doing 180 right now, as the gun is 400, and those are level 1 weapon. You don't need anything to equip them. But except the rifle, you need to have the you need to have the class for that. You need to have the skill for it. But for that point in the game, if you went like me, like technical, you have it easily. Also, a good thing to point out, and that somebody I was talking with that make me realize it, is I never really explained why I choose technical is better. Like in a way, warrior, when you choose warrior, you will have the AV weapon, the light weapon, and the gun. Technical, you have the light weapon, the gun, and that one. Sorry. Magic, you have the ring, you have stasis, and you get the AV weapon. Me personally, I choose this one here, the technical, because I want to use the sword because it's the fastest weapon in the game. As for the gun, I want to go for rifle. In that way of seeing thing, I will be able also to go for warrior, which will do the same. But with the attribute that I choose personally, like the agility, the endurance, and accuracy, I don't have enough point to put in strength. You want to put point in strength for the other weapon because otherwise you won't be able to equip them. That's why I go more for that kind of build here, where then they say it'll let you control the game. It doesn't really let you control it, but like at eye level, like here we can put this is you put like alchemy on your weapon. It's basically you enchant your sword for a short period of time, which is very powerful. The reason why I'm not using magic is magic at low level sucks. It's not good. Like the ring, it's boring. Like the ring don't do any damage at all, and the magic empty very fast. It's good as a secondary weapon, but even there, you don't need the ring at all. Which is good in magic is this one, the lightning dash. No, sorry, not even the lightning dash. Lightning dash is actually not good at all. You need the shadow burst and the storm. So the storm, it will freeze all the enemy for 8 seconds. Nobody move. The shadow burst exploded and it stunned the people. It gave a lot of like damage and everything. That one I never tried it. Maybe it's a good one too. I have no idea. I never really went like into that one. You see that one magic healing that you can heal yourself. I never really like go low in health and you have the healing potion anyway for that. So, but like I want that you want to go like once you're done here with your build, which we are almost done right now. We want to go start going toward magic to have the shadow burst and the storm because those ones are pretty badass in the magic arc. They're pretty much the good one. Also here it's important to know that me personally I will go for the long blade because the long blade do a lot of damage, especially in end game. So like that's also another weapon that I love to combine with my sword and the long blade. For starting the long blade it's good, but it could be better. You know, it's like it gives a lot of damage, but if the enemy hits you first, it's not good because you want to hit first with those weapons. Because if you hit first, you're cutting the enemy from attacking again. So it's better like that. So, but that later on in the game is very good. But not really like beginning weapons. This is one of the reasons why I'm not using Kurt. I also didn't really explain why. I don't like Kurt that much. Kurt's biggest ability is the fact that you have the craftsmanship level thing. That's like a mini boss thing. We're gonna take it down too for the XP. So yeah. So Kurt's big thing is like the craftsmanship and also the two-handed sword, but that's the only thing he will do for you. He don't choose anything else. As far as I know, maybe it's because I don't play enough with him, so I never really experienced it. But example, if we take Vasco, biggest thing is he can use. Sorry, I just have to look at the map here. Okay, then turn it off. Vasco use sword and gun, so it's very polyvalent in that way that he can shift between sword and gun like we do. So that makes him good because he can do long range and he can also do close range. The reason why I'm choosing Siora also is she's using sword, she's also using magic. So you see like sometimes we get enchanting ring around us and stuff like that. That's all coming from Siora, she's the one doing that. Also, other thing good to know is, I don't know, we don't see their weapon right now. Let's see if we take out our weapon. We can see Sierra weapon is in fire and Vasco weapon is poison. So they will always enchant, those two persons specifically always enchant their weapon. So Vasco will always have the poison sword and Sierra will always have the fire sword. Which is very like powerful when you're fighting.
Halt! Who goes there?
De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency. But this savage, on the other hand...
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigze?
This young lady is the princess of her people and she is with me. As such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. Please go and find the captain. I'd feel better knowing that he gave you his endorsement.
Dickhead. So we can see the game have a lot of like racist comment and stuff like that. You know, it's like what happened in the North America when the first colonization happened, and not just in North America, everywhere really where like the colonization happened. You know, it's always like that.
Well, who are you?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
What happened to the queen? Ask him about the conflict with the Highlander. Let's
Allow
answer
me
for the
to
queen.
introduce Siora, the daughter of Queen Bladnid, whom you faced on the battlefield. We understand that you brought her mother here, and I would like to negotiate her liberation.
A liberation? That'll prove difficult. She's dead.
No! You let her die! You may even have finished her off like an agonizing animal!
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body, Honal Manawi. Please. I must see her.
Can we see her, Captain?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to.
I'm sorry for your loss, Siora.
The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance.
Can you
Let's
let me
go.
talk? Thank you. So we see they call us Omenarwi, something like that. Maybe I didn't say it
Who are
right,
you?
sorry.
Are you looking for a doctor?
I am the legate of the congregation, and this is Siora, the daughter of the queen whose remains you're keeping.
I would like to see her. I need to see her. Please.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
The room on the left. That's not the room, but hey ho.
Mater. No.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And the varstir too, Mater.
And he's literally not far, he's like right on their pocket.
Mensida den on mil vluchteman. I must take her with me on Almanawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I
Kill everybody.
don't care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Teleme.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right.
You're totally right.
Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
So as we can see, the savage has the best idea here, which is not really a savage. I just find it like weird the way they call them like that. It's like they were living here before you and you come
Your
on their island
Excellency,
and kill everybody.
What do you want?
Claim the queen, buddy.
We would like to retrieve the remains of the queen. Bring her back to her people and her family.
That will not be possible, Your Excellency. As I told you, the governor specifically asked us to keep her. He wants her delivered to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
Charisma, 50-50. Let's go for it.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel if someone prevented you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
You have a way with words, Your Excellency.
It worked.
Yes. I would like to give them a proper grave. Take her with you. I'll find an excuse to give the governor's men when they come.
Thank you, Captain. There. We managed to convince him in the end. We'll be able to bring the body of your mother back to your village.
Then let's go. I am eager to reunite with Iselt and talk to her.
Alright. Whoop. Oh. So sometimes that's a nice thing that the game do, because you have a lot of back traveling to do all the time. So sometime when you have to go to a specific spot, they will let you like teleport right away there. Well, we see it's not teleporting, we fast travel there because it was daytime when we left and now it's nighttime. Sorry about that. I think a lot of hiccup today. Let's go talk to Estelle. Estelle.
Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst here say, some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renagze legate, thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Iselt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Iselt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know. But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village.
So here we can see maybe a kind of side quest. We just level up. What I love in those houses is there's a lot of stuff to loot, so they don't seem to mind that we take all of their stuff. Let's take everything. Okay, we never have enough gold queen. Is that enough? Is that everything? Nope, we have one more here. Let's go for it. Let's take everything. So remember now, maybe you don't remember. Sorry about that. So a few videos ago I was talking to you guys about that there's romance in the game. To achieve the romance you need to do like the 3 side quests of your teammates. And after that you will have a choice to answer to do that. You have to choose the perfect answer to get the romance. So let's say, where is she? She's right over there. Okay, let's go.
Karans, do you need something?
So let's ask her about how she felt of the loss of her mother. I think is that one first.
First time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renagse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
Not at all.
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renagse. Anything else?
How she
I'm
feel
sorry
after
about
the
what
mother.
happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
So right now, sorry, I'm looking like at the guide online to be sure that I go the good answer. So if you want to have a relationship with Sarah, the important thing right now is Sarah about having to say goodbye to your own
I
mother.
understand. My mother had the Malachor, and yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side, just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
What if she's a friend that could support her? Yeah, we can ask those questions.
A friend, perhaps, whom you can talk to in this trying time.
Those ones are not
I
important to
usually
the
confide
thing.
in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
We can be
I
there
know
for
we've
her.
only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything
So,
else?
for the one wondering, Sierra
See you
can
later.
be in love with you if you have a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, so is Vasco too. The reason why they're both on the team is not that at all. Like I say at the beginning, is because they are more versatile than the other people. They are versatile in every way of the concept. But here we go. We finally climbed the body back of the queen. Next time on GreedFall, we're gonna keep going on our adventure, which will bring us to here. Or we do the ancient Shakran. Let's go do the cure for the Malachor first. So next time we're gonna go to Telem to talk to the governor about the Malicore and see what she can do for us. On that, guys, I will see you next time. If you love what you see, leave me a comment below telling me like you like it, you want to see more. If you have any question about the game, leave it in the comment below. I will try to answer them as best as I can. On that, guys, I will see you next time. Super NG6, log out.